Hey everybody, my name is Jessica. I'm a senior director here at Beautycounter, and I've been asked to come on and talk about my journey. I joined Beautycounter exactly 1 year ago, so happy clean anniversary to me. I joined in August of last year. Why did I join Beautycounter? 7 years ago, I was a youth advocacy worker in a city school district. I worked with students that had trauma. I did that for a really long time after college. And then I was getting the itch to do something different. You know, you don't make a lot of money being a youth advocacy worker or working in the human service field. And I needed a savings account. Something popped up about lipstick. And I was like, I think I want to try that. And I remember my husband being like, you're going to sell makeup? Because at the time I didn't wear any makeup at all. I was pretty plain Jane. And I was like, yes, I am going to sell makeup and skincare. I have to give credit where credit's due, and that company really took me a long way in understanding network marketing and learning how to sell and build customer relations and be a leader. And then about a year ago, I started feeling really disconnected from their mission. I had gone on a healing journey for myself, so I cleaned up everything that I was eating, things in the household. I was focusing more on my nutrition and my fitness, and the beauty company that I was representing just didn't fit. It didn't align with my soul anymore. And last summer, a friend of mine said, hey, have you ever seen or heard about Beautycounter? And I was like, yeah, I have, but I had no hopes of anything coming from it. But I was like, okay, we'll research. Her and I came across this Instagram account of Maddie Rowan. And I was like, okay, well, let me interview this girl, because realistically, I'd been with my other company for 7 years, and it was gonna take a lot for me to put my trust into another company. I remember putting Maddie through the ringer. Like, I was asking her every question and she handled it like the pro that she is. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna get emotional over Maddie. She's been such a shining light in my life, right? She balances me out. We work really well together. She's been a great support system for me. So, okay, Maddie. You make me a little emotional. I remember interviewing her and talking about what clean beauty really means and what Beautycounter is all about. And she answered everything flawlessly, but I still wasn't like in it to win it. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna sign up, I'm gonna get the link, and I'm gonna be able to offer my clients clean beauty. I remember for the first 2 months, I did nothing. I just kept on working my other business. I remember the holiday collections launched. It was like September, October, and I was like, what are those? Super stunning packaging caught my eye. And I remember ordering a bunch of them and creating beauty boxes for my clients with this old company and with Beautycounter. And I kind of just started sliding Beautycounter products in people's orders. And, you know, I would curate these beautiful boxes because I'm like, you guys are gonna try this stuff today. And slowly but surely, my clients really started to fall in love. I make it a goal that every month I have 2 new clients that I'm transitioning to clean beauty. And it's been really, really successful. Sales have been great for me. Now Beautycounter is my number 1, and that other beauty company is very, very minimal. I love Beautycounter so much because we are a mission with a company behind it. And I think that that's so special, because when you are able to talk about a mission, that doesn't go away. We're not sales focused, we're mission focused. And I really feel like clients and potential new brand advocates can really get behind that mission. People want something to feel good about. And it's not enough to go on social media and say, oh, buy this lipstick because it stays. People want to have something that anchors them into their business. And our mission gives me the chills every single time I talk about it. I'm an advocate through and through. So in my previous career, I was what was called a youth advocate. So thinking that I was going to be a brand advocate for a clean beauty mission just fit seamlessly. In the past company that I was with, I was a strong seller and I had a little team. I didn't have, a massive team. And I remember coming into Beautycounter, talking to Maddie, talking to Jen, and saying like, I know my sales are strong, but I feel like I really suck at recruiting. And Jen was like, I'm gonna give you the goal of being director by like December or the new year coming up. And she's like, you can do this. And Maddie was like, you can do this. Just start talking about it a little bit at a time. And like, I don't know if it was their faith in me that switched a light bulb on. Now I feel like growing a team is becoming a habit for me. I like to keep numbers, kind of in the back of my head so I can see where I'm going. Maddie and I, create a number and I give her like my fictitious team number, and every month you seem to hit it. I would say a pro tip is to talk about the business side. You know, it's really easy to talk about the mission side and to talk about the product side, but talking about the business, helping people earn an income, has to be something you talk about all the time. You have to put the energy out there that you want to receive, right? So if you're not talking about growing your business, if you're not talking about bringing people into your business, then quite simply, you're not going to grow your business. Good customers turn into good brand advocates because they are also passionate about the mission. So I really simplify it, and I'm like, who do you know that you can share this link with and change one person in your family or one person in your community's beauty routine, help people make safer swaps? And I think that that's way more palatable than join my team and, you know, all the things, the buzzwords that people say. I think it can be as simple as you can carry a link and you can help to change, you know, your friends and family's mind about clean beauty. And lastly, I don't think people talk about this enough, but team culture. Loving on and supporting the team that you already have is super important. So I have a couple group chats for my team exclusively. I have a question group chat where I'm like, word vomit all your questions, you know, get it out. No questions are stupid. And then I have a chat that I give announcements and motivation and love and support. And honestly, I'm leading from the front every single day. I'm creating a culture within my team that says, I'm the leader, but you guys are also leaders. I'm really on the ground with them doing this all day, every day. Beautycounter has quite literally changed my life. In the last year, I just can't imagine that I would be here today. Maddie's literally, she says to me all the time, like, you were the one crying to me about not being able to recruit or bring team members on. And I'm like, yeah, I think you just have to be aligned in the mission. I appreciate you guys so much for having me here. When we are about the mission, when we are about changing lives, one little bit at a time, that comes through. I've coined this phrase and I say it all the time to my team and Maddie. We always say, here we grow. We say it multiple times a day. We're growing mentally, we're growing in our businesses, we're growing followings, we're growing client bases, we're growing relationships, we're growing paychecks. Here we grow. And really, if you just keep that right in your head, here we grow, you will always be taking steps forward. Beautycounter is the vehicle, but you guys are driving the car, okay? You can do this. Love you.